In this video, I want to have a look at loan repayment tables. So loan repayment tables help us to easily calculate the repayments for reducing balance loans. So I've got an example of one of these tables here, and it tells us it's going to calculate the monthly repayments per $1,000 of your principal. So if you had a loan that was $1,000 and you were going to repay it over these time periods, it tells you how much your monthly repayment would be. So we can use that to calculate no matter what our initial loan amount is. So the example I want to have a look at says Kat borrows $460,000 at 7% per annum reducible interest for 30 years. And we want to calculate her monthly repayment for part A. So part A, her repayment. So from our question, we know we're looking at 7% per annum and 30 years. So in our table, we're going to have 7% per annum, 30 years, and have $6.65. But that $6.65 is the monthly repayment per $1,000. So because Kat borrowed $460,000, our repayment is going to be 460 times that. So we're going to have that $6.65 times 460, and that'll give us a monthly repayment of $3,059. Part B then asks us to calculate the total amount repaid. So if we know she's paying back this much per month for 30 years, our total is going to be that $3,059 times the 30 years, but because it's monthly, we're going to have to multiply that by 12 as well. And that will come out to be $1,101,204. Part C then asks us to calculate the interest paid. So if this is the total she ended up paying back, over $1 million, and she only initially borrowed $460,000, any extra over that initial amount, that's interest. So to find out interest, we're going to go that 1,101,204 minus the 460,000, and that's going to give us 641,240. So she ended up paying more than double what she initially had. So this is her interest that was charged. All right, part D. Now that I've just realized should say save, not earn. So it should say how much would she save if she repaid the loan in 25 years instead of 30. So to figure out that question, we're going to have to figure out the total that she's going to end up repaying if she paid it over 25 years. So we're going to have to do sort of this whole chunk again, but for 25 years instead of 30, and then compare our two totals. So 25 years, we're still at 7%, so we're looking at this $7.07 per month per $1,000. So our repayment is going to be that $7.07 times 460. And that will give us $3,252.20 per month this time. So her monthly repayment is higher, but her total is now going to be that $3,252.20 times, so per month, so we'll times by 12 to get it in a year, and then it's over 25 years. If we pop that in our calculator, we'll end up with $975,660. So even though her monthly repayments were more, her total ends up being significantly less. So our question asks, how much did she save? So we want to know how much less this total is than our initial total. So her savings is going to be that 1,101,204 minus our 975,660, and we'll end up with $125,544. So that's just one example of how we can use loan repayment tables for our calculations.